Divine Feminine. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Divine Feminine. Trust nobody. Solo Dolo. Come through. Boosie badass. Posh clap. Yes, baby. You can't tell someone's intentions, their true intentions, just by looking at them. Just by speaking to them even. Because I'm telling you, they talk, them and they and talk with the fork's tongue. They do. Straight out of licking the devil's balls, full of subterfuge and bull swanky. The planetary energies today, darling dears. The sun in Scorpio squares Saturn in Aquarius. There could be instances throughout the day when you feel as though others are trying to dominate and control you. Oh my God. Really, Divine Feminine? Are they going to try it? Yes. As I was saying, your will feels subdued and monitored by authority figures. Oh, someone coming from a lofty position, eh? Feeling as though they're better than you, eh? Trying to make a thumber of you, Divine Feminine. I think not. I think not. Had to put my back into it. Back to the planetary energies. This means problems with bosses or people who are in positions of power over you could increase today. Instead of taking it personally, try to understand that they're what? Ecopraxic, right? Narcissistic, sociopaths. Yes, a whole bushel of psychoses. You need to understand this. And it's not your problem. No, it's not your problem, darling dear. How people treat you is a reflection of them, darling dear. If your boss can't find a nice way to speak to you, go to HR, human resources. Every boss has a boss. Trust and believe. Nothing like keeping a file of your evidences. Write everything down, Divine Feminines. Make sure that if you're in a work situation and they're trying to push you around, get witness statements. Be your own investigator. Don't let them get away with it. Disconnect from the negativity of it all. Mars enters Scorpio today, which echoes the overall vibe from the square between the Sun and Saturn. In fact, it's going to excavate it. Mars in Scorpio is known to complete without a hitch all jobs, projects, and tasks it takes on. It's also a strong placement. The underdog can strive and win as the week progresses with the determination and confidence. Use your intuition to guide you towards success without letting any of the surrounding negative energies affect you. If it does, laugh it off. Laugh it off, darling dears. Today we're going to talk about what? Solo Dolo. Why you can't trust anybody. What did Boosie Badass say? Don't trust your friend. Don't trust your friend's friend. Don't trust your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. Boosie Badass also said, right, that your family will steal from you before your friends do, or your girlfriend. Listen, it's a Maya out there. You need to use your intuition and discernment. You've already taken my advice to shut up, right? Now it's to what? Trust the energy that you feel, the vibe, darling dear. And you're going to do what? Jade. What's that? Jade. The J is for what? Don't justify. The A is for don't argue. The D is for don't defend, right? And the E, don't explain. Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. Those same ones that want your psychological password so they can keep you at hockey sticks at dawn. Tongue wrestling with chicken of the sea, no less. Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. Those same ones that you have to cut off, they know you didn't expose their secrets. Bottom feeding is not on your pay grade, not on your spiritual pay grade. You wouldn't gain anything from divulging their deepest, darkest secrets, because it means nothing to you. You listened with a friendly ear and tried to give your best advice. And guess what, Divine Feminines? They hate you for your common sense, for your flip-flop. They hate your flip-flop! Yes! You was helpful, a good listener, and a good advisor. You was adventurous and fun. Supportive and encouraging. Right. And what did they do? Stabbed, stabbed, and stabbed again. The little finger of it all. What do you mean? You're shocked your brothers and sisters are jealous of you. What do you mean? Your partner hates the fact that you got a promotion, hates the fact that you've decided to go on your health journey and are changing your shape, your temple shape on this Malkuth. Let me tell you something. Not everybody wants to see you lifted up, Divine Feminines. This is why I say it's better that you go solo dolo. Solo dolo. Like the girls on the pole. I've told you this many a time. Stop trying to force yourself into paradigms that don't fit you. They hate your eyelashes. I told you. And the things that they say behind your back, darling dears. Thank you very much, Jasmine J, for my cup. It's a heat resistant cup or heat reactive cup. You can see all the colors of the Cheshire Cat, but in the darkness you just see the eyes and the teeth, just like me, because I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Absolutely love it, Jasmine. Thank you. As I was saying, don't give them your energy. They have dog behavior, and you're a cat. I keep telling you that. In fact, not only are you a cat, you're an ibex cat, you're a stripper cat, you're an abundant cat, you are a blessed cat, you are a dexterous cat, fabulous, lovely, and gorgeous, and I'll have nothing else said about you. Yes, don't argue with them. Are you mad, blood? Be willfully wise, big cat. Be willfully wise, be righteous. It's not an easy path. Sometimes it's a lonely path, but better to be alone than in the company of the skullduggeress. Stay focused, man, on your path and on your purpose, and on getting great on this Malkuth. Too busy getting great to be worrying about the backstabbers. But trust and believe, they haven't forgotten you, and they're still worried. As you continue to ascend, they are watching you, Sputnik, taking note. How did Divine Feminine manage to bend the matrix? How did Divine Feminine manage to get back her hairline? All these questions they're asking in their 2s and 3s. Chicken of the sea, darling dear, with tree soft ways. Yes. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, guys. Take a deep breath. Breathe your energies into the read. Energy's up. Let's dive in, guys. Let's dive in. I had to come in a robe with a hood, darling dear, as a hooded figure. As they are watching you, darling dear. Base of the deck, they're looking at your abundance. Yes, the grass is green under you, darling dear. Not like the astroturf that they're sitting on. The same astroturf that they still have on, darling dears. What else are you serving them? Let's see what else Divine Feminine is serving up. Why are you still slapping them through the internet? Let's see. We saw the abundance. Oh, this fell out the back. The back end, the rainbow reviver. Guess what that means? It's a silver-tongued devil, darling dear. I know you're thinking, yes, this is an optimistic card. It is, in one sense, but in the other sense, it talks about the skin-peeling liars. Somebody's going to be reviving a rumor or two about you, divine feminine. Trying to what? Clip your tail feathers so you can't fly. Yes. Someone's going to be digging up an old bone and rehashing it, trying to bring a big cat down. Pay no attention. Remember what I said, divine feminine. Jade. Don't justify. Don't argue. Do not. I repeat. Don't defend. Don't explain anything. Let them talk amongst themselves and continue to sit on your swing of infinite possibilities, singing la la la, off to count my penticale, things like that. La la la, going on vacay, things like that. La la la, I've now got 6 streams of income. I've got a new accolade, a new certificate. I've opened my business. Yes, continue like you didn't hear it, because trust and believe. The flying monkeys are working overtime in this season, trying to bring a big cat down, baby. And you know the wickedest thing, when they approach you, they will just vomit it all out before you can say stop in the name of self-love of me, right, or preservation. They will tell you immediately. This is when you have your cool hand Luke phase and say, is it? Or, say nothing else. Why should you have to defend against a marauder? Let them think, they're gonna think what they want anyway. You can't defend against that. Look! Abundance on the, listen. They don't like it. A full-on transformation, darling dear. This is about your well not running dry, seeing so many stars. Aquarius energy, darling dear. Diamonds in the rough. Some of you are jewelers, jewelry makers. You're coming out of a new line. Could be costume jewelry as well, but it's absolutely divine. Whatever you're doing, darling dears, this is why they're stepping up their game in the background. Base of the deck, distorted feminine. A jelly one. Distorted to the core. Could be a bitch or a Mitch. Let me tell you something. This person is bitter and embittered. They may be someone's mother, but they're nobody's mother. This person is feeling drowned by your accomplishments, darling dear. They feel like they can't cope every time you come up with a brand new bag. Why? Because they're spying. Their hillbilly investigations never stop launch. And just like your boat never stops sail. Imagine that. Spying on what you've got going on. Lying about where you got it from. Imagine that. Slap them again through the internet. Continue. Whatever you've been doing, continue, because like is attracting like, darling dear. Be committed to whatever your purpose is. I told you, find it in your birth natal chart, darling dears. Study yourself like you studied the evilness they tried to pour into your craniums. Slap them through the internet, I say. Give them something to look at. Stab them in their eye chakra. 5 streams of income, 6 streams of income. Let's step it up, divine feminines. Oh, that one fell out. The only way is up. You have Taiwas. This is what? Justice, darling dear, in the upright, represented by the numbers 44, 45, 46, and 47, the letter T. This is about your honor, darling dear. Some of you have stepped into a more leadership role. Like I said, you've had a promotion, but you've got a stabberer amongst the management that's going to try and bring you down. This is about scoperation. Again, I urge you to document everything. Everything! Justice in the upright, the full-on Libra energy. It also speaks about you being an advocate, right? Don't be an advocate to the gingivitis sites. No, don't listen to the lying liars, those that speak quickly, right? In a soft voice, full of poison and brimstone. Don't listen to it. They're trying to bring you down, and you'll be drawn into the melee of F shit because you said, say nothing, just and keep it moving. As I was saying, this is about you what? Getting what you deserve, darling dears. I've told you many times that you have the your saying is what? Everything I have I deserve, and I deserve so much more. I am a powerful, resourceful manifester. Anytime you feel like you're failing, right, or not quite where you need to be, you keep reminding yourself of that so that it bleeds into your subconscious. Make it a part, just like blinking and breathing. I am a powerful, resourceful manifester. Yes. This also speaks about karmic justice being delivered onto whom so it needs to be delivered. If you're going for a legal situation, this is your green light, darling dear. If they was distorted before, wait until justice goes in your favor. They're going to be off their rockers, mate. All sorts of tower moments in their craniums, darling dears. In their craniums. It also speaks about karma. And there's no higher court than the truth. Sometimes your truth is loudest when it's in silence, darling dears. Yes. Right. Distorted feminine could be a mother, sister, wife, work colleague, lover, the significant other of a bitter ex. Listen, they're all up at hockey sticks at dawn. They race it war. Tell you what also speaks about war, malicious words. But with the justice showing its face, their mouths are going to be shut, darling dears. What's this? Jumping right out. You are in full-on, look, 2 different decks. You are in full-on attraction mode, darling dear. Being divinely guided. Your soul tribe, your true soul family is coming in. You're finding them. We already discussed slapping them through the internet. Some of you are on the internet. Yes, what's underneath that? Full-on manifestation mode. And you're too sexy for your shirt. Slap them through the internet, divine feminines. Slap them. I insist. Yes. The energy of what? The Cancer as well as Venus, darling dears. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. This speaks about partnerships. You're looking very attractive at this moment in time. You're shining from the inside out. This also speaks about a mutual love. Equal give and take. Eyes are following you at the moment. You have a timeless, ageless beauty at this moment in time. Whether you're young or old, there's something ethereal about you. Is it because you shut up? Is it because you're doing so well? Could be, you know. Success. You wear it well, divine feminines. Fist bump. Yes. Listen. The fairies have taken my ring again. Don't ask me where it is. And yes, my eyes are cut into the left and right. I'm not saying anything more. You get to move on from that. Right. As I was saying, divine feminines, lean in, big cat. Lean in. This is about a soulmate connection. A spiritual connection. Something's going to be going off in the love department. If you're married, your marriage is going to take a new season. One where there's equal communication. Yes, communication is key in every situation. Where you're understanding more about each other. If you're single, romance is on the hemisphere. Love it. Base of the deck. Queen of Cups, you've got your third eye on those bitches and mitches. This is about your unconditional love, darling dear. Being intuitively guided. This goes to Three of Cups. Somebody's going to be asking you on a date. Some kind of invitation. I told you, divine feminines, go. But put your third eye on that situation first. Oh, we have a new member. Who's that? Christy Banner. Namaste, fist bump. Glad you could join the cats. Always welcomed with us. As I was saying, Three of Cups, this also speaks about what? A third-party situation, something that you had to turn your back on. If it's a work situation, right, they were friends with each other and not with you. If it was a love situation, the Skullduggeress had a side piece. That side piece is distorted and jealous of you. They tried to be you. Listen, there's only one divine feminine. Come on. As I was saying, any invitations you get, put your discernment and your third eye on it. But you're going to have to take up a few because you have a meeting on the hemisphere, one that is divinely guided. Always be prepared. Don't go out your house looking like the crypt keeper. You never know when destiny is going to be knocking on your door. In the words of Coco Chanel, posh clap. Your date with destiny, darling dears. Cut the deck. More cups. Listen. And the Queen of Swords. This is about you what? Being in control of your emotions. Big time. This is why you are what? Benefiting from the wisdom of your experiences. Learning to what? Pack it in. Put a lid on it. Realizing not everybody deserves to have a seat at your tableau of love. This also speaks about independence. As I said, we saw the Justice card. Somebody's going for a divorce, leaving a long-term situation. Could be a work situation. Realizing that your emotions was what? At its stress threshold. Your psychological password was definitely bandied around by bottom feeders. Yes, moving away from a situation, thinking more clearly. I'm gonna clarify these cards. What's on the base of the deck? You've got messages coming in. This also is what? Cupid's arrows in the upright Sagittarius, as well as Mercury energy, darling dears. Third party situation. Somebody from the toxic, from the dark, from the backwoods, right? A creature from the backwoods, from yesteryear. A pet cemeteryite is going to be sending you some form of a message. It could be a what? An SOS. You better mind your own business, divine feminine. I insist. Mind your own business. Was they there when you was on your back? Who helped you get up? Right, let's clarify this. What's this attraction? Thank you. Pentacale, Mr. Pentacale, you say your hard work and your efforts is about to be paid off. This is what? Recognition on the internet. I told you, Sputnik is spying on you, blood. And they haven't given up. In fact, they've stepped it up, guys. It also speaks about you mastering some form of craft. You was committed to this new direction. And your commitment has what? In turn raised the bar. Some of you, yes, you're working with hands. You could be a hairdresser, a beautician, a sculptor, whatever you did. You could be a tarot card reader. You could be a masseur, whatever you did. Scorella.com. You've locked onto something. You tapped in and turned up. As I said, raise the bar. This also speaks about attraction of a lot of patronage. More people are coming to you. I need some more coffee. Excuse me a moment. Let me call in one of the progeny. Hey! Can you make me a coffee, please? My coffee's on the stairs. Don't fill this cup all the way up. Thank you. I feel like going like this as I come back to the desk, just hooded figure in purple. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm loving my new dressing gown. It's so scrumdiddlyumptious. As I was saying, you focused on your bag, right? And look at the base of the deck. Your ships are surely coming in. Minding your own business. This is the long-term goals, darling dears. Some of you are what? Shipping products from overseas. Okay, I'm hearing about hooking up with some industry overseas in order to get your products shipped over. Let me tell you something. Whatever idea you got going on, you've locked on. You've mastered the craft, darling dear, and you'll be paid in turn. This is why they're being slapped through the internet. They're about to see you step it up, guys. Hey! They're about to see that. OMG. Look, 5 of P's on its face. Skrilla.com. Overcoming adversity. Turning the tables on them, and you weren't even trying to hurt them. It was what? Self-preservation. You've gone from what? Divine feminines? From survivor to thriver. That's 13 pentacles in the upright and counting. Love it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. High priestess energy. Yes. You've got the 2 of Cups, right? This is the 3rd time it's been on the tableau. 3 different decks, darling dears. 3 twos talks about what? Your stability, darlings. Your stability. This is what their problem is. This also speaks about what? A toxic situation that you was intuitively guided to pack it in, darling dears. This is about your unconditional love. You are a good mother. You are a lovely advisor, intuitive, right? All your loveliness you had to take away from a situation that was draining all of your energies. A lying liar, emotionally manipulative, somebody that dragged your name as soon as they left your side. Good God. They had no pause or chill factor. This is about you what? Intuitively knowing that certain situations is not for you and you must never revisit them. Never! The justice is your silence, darling dear. Your shapely back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Give them that gift. That gift of your absence. Toxic environment. If it was a love situation, you was the only one in love. Only the Queen of Cups is in the upright. If this was a friend or family member, skullduggerous was their game. What's this? Moved away from that devilish. They can't hold you with whatever bound you before. If it was a love situation, you listen. You found Ann Summers and got something to break your own self off with, mate. Solo Dolo! You're sorting yourself out. You're not having it. This is about addiction. Some of you have given up. You felt that you was drinking or possibly taking drugs around this person. Cognitive dissonance, darling dear. Giving yourself practiced amnesia. You're not doing that anymore. Capricorn energy on its face, darling dears. On its face. This is you breaking the chains that once held you, being liberated somewhat, right? And above situations that are full on bottom feeding. You're an ibex. Which ibex you see live on the ground, blood? Which one? None. I saw one climb a palm tree, blood. A palm tree. I saw it. Yeah, moving away from the disloyal. Love situations as well. Disloyal, not divinely guided. Situations that you intuitively knew that you shouldn't get yourself involved with. But you've got a big heart, divine feminine. Well, you've learned to pack that shit in. Put a lid on it. Pack it in. You are no longer naive. Where you was once trusting of all. You're not like that anymore. What's it? Love everybody. Trust a few. Paddle in your own canoe. Solo Dolo. Leaning on your own understanding. Trusting in the unseen. Oh, yes. Moving from that. Listen. A situation where it was emotionally manipulative. They're going through karma, darling dear. It knows their address. Leave them to share in that zemblanity, darling dears. This is your season of what? Law 48. Being on the move and adaptable, darlings. Adaptable. You're living in the 3D world, yes. But you've got a 5D eye. This also speaks about what? Oh, I don't want to say, but somebody decided not to go ahead with a pregnancy because they knew they would be tied to a devilish situation. Listen, understood the toxic, possibly a third-party situation. You decided not to bring the baby. No judgment here, darling dears. It's your body. Do what you want with it. Somebody who is a liar. They're getting it, mate. What's this trying to jump out? Lovers, this is a new beginning for you. Some of you are solo dolo. But this is a season where you're going to get a new love coming into your life, darling dear. Yes, you're going to examine everything. You're the Queen of Swords, darling dear. You're highly intelligent, but you'll also get downloads, signs, signals that it's the right time to go into a situation. But the Queen of Swords, you question everything. Research them, darling dear. Protect yourself. For from your heart springs the well of life, darling dear. And you're not going down that particular dark path again. A new love coming towards you. Yes! A miracle is afoot, darling dear. Star card. We was just talking about the star energy, the Aquarius energy. Your vibration is so raised at this moment in time. You are a divine child. And as you continue to rise up on bottom feeders and possibly going into union, right? This could also mean a lucrative business partnership that's going to take you towards fame, being recognized, subconsciously pouring away what no longer serves you. This is about you reading the room, darling dear. Reading the room. A miracle is going to happen in your life. What's this? World card. This is the ending of one cycle in order for a new one to begin. This also speaks about somebody who's wanting to get pregnant after a situation where they had to what? Remove a pregnancy from themselves. You will have another child. Like I said, no judgment here. World card also speaks about what? Worldwide travel, as well as the World Wide Web. What's going on with the web? Somebody's watching and crying blood, like a Mitch, into their fist. Luke 22:62. Where's my shit? Oh, here it is. The bell of regret, and sadness, and loss. Yes. Who was breadcrumbing you, being really nasty, abusing your funds, darling dear, messing around with your cranium, right? They're very sad and they're sorry. They're full of regret. I've told you many times, divine feminine, regret is not remorse. Regret comes with what? Homosexual, opportunist, and the flight, fright, fight, or freeze mode. They're on it, mate. Why are they crying now? What's the matter with them? All these cards. They're crying because they're what? Listen, the Three of Pentacles means definitely spying on the internet, right? They're crying because you've got some kind of a platform. This is about partnerships, business deals. Thanks, son. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? When it's hot, everything lights up as the Cheshire Cat. But when it's cold, you just see my eyes and my teeth. You know everything. Love it. As I was saying, they're spying on the fact that you're getting partnership businesses, a new job, accolades, achievements, and in some cases, you turned your back on full-on abuse and toxicity. Yes, you did, and you will be going into a new union. I told you. You have a new love coming towards you, and you're going to be a bit pressed, maybe pumped, but not perturbed. Why? You have the wisdom of your experiences, Queen of Swords, darling dears. You take your time this time. You don't just hand out your trust like confetti. Are you mad blood? Brah. Or sistrine? No. Not a good move for you. Right? What's the other two? Look at this shit. On your palace of cups, this is your higher mind, your subconscious, right? This also speaks about messages in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Write them down. If it's not clear that day, it will become clear. You are having prophetic dreams at this moment in time, right? Those dreams are going to give you multiple options, many choices, but divine is also cautioning you to choose wisely. This is not about what? Running headlong into situations and what? Just dashing out your pentacles like confetti. This is about what? Controlling the game, darling dear. Getting all of the intel, making sure that you make the right financial decisions. I told you, we've gone from the 5 to the 6 streams of income. Baby. Controlling yourself. Some of you are bloody hoarders. You need to clean up your house, divine feminine. You don't need all those things. Fire hazard. Why do you need all those belongings? Listen, if you've got to be in your house and walking around, you've got to go sideways to get from room to room. You've got a problem, blood, and you need to be on the telly exposed. Clean up your domiciles. Give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. This also speaks about what? Sorting out your finances. This is not about what? Just holding on to it. This is about making wise investments in property, in yourself. Some of you are investing in healthcare. You're personal trainers. Okay then. Get it going. Get that business going. Split the deck. Because you're going to be entering fields where there is strong competition, but you are the competition for them. Whomsoever is trying to what? Form them weapons against you will not succeed. Know this. King of Swords, darling dear, in the upright. This is about you what? Gathering your information, your intel, right? And not showing your emotions. You have to be like cool and look, especially throughout business deals going forward. You need to understand your worth, king size worth, when going into meetings. This is about your confidence, darling dear. It has to be 1 on 1,000 because it will show in your actions. Your body, how you move. Base of the deck. Clear thinking, divine feminines. You have your third eye on everyone, including this distorted feminine from the backwoods. Any more messages? Let's go to another deck quickly. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the wellness deck. Any more messages for divine feminine as they go solo dolo? Look what fell out. Stabbed in the back. Listen, in a marriage, you better what? Lace on your Nikes and keep it moving, Scotty, because you are ascending to healthier heights, because you're making the right choices, right? Leave the self. Look, I'm not making this up. Look, leave the self-indulging behind, right? Because there's no bunk beds in the coffin, yeah? This is about dead in past situations, right? Leave the narcissisms where they are. Solo dolo! OMG! Let's go to another deck. What does Kipper say about this? My right eye is jumping. Good news is coming towards us today, right? Yes. This is the main female. We all know it's code, aka for chicken head, right? We've got our God card in the reverse. This person is up to some dark shit. This distorted feminine casting their spells, eh? What spell is they casting now? These cards are all jumping out. Well, whatever they're casting, mate, is bringing despair into their life. And divine is about to drop a message on them, darling dear. I told you, judgment knows their address. Know this. It's not always meant to be in your eye line. Nah. When you hear of it, you must laugh. You must say, and keep it pushing. Right? Main male. Yes. If this was a marriage, the main male, whomsoever you was in union with divine feminine, right? They're dealing with a thief and a liar, a full-on harlot, a mattress back, somebody who's wasting their time, their energies, and their passions. This person looks good, right? But in the background, they're robbed, mate. They're living with a saboteur. Continue to keep your gorgeous, fabulous, mature self away from that shiznai. You've got the energy of the 6, the Gemini at your back, darling dear. You are balanced. Remember, Jade. Don't justify, don't argue, don't defend, and don't explain. Somebody's stirring up some shiznai in the background, right? Trying to get you off your trolley, get you out of your lovely, gorgeous, fabulous, co-creating self. Pay no attention. What are you going to argue about that for? Let the bottom feeders decide what they want to decide. You're moving towards what? A true partnership. Split the deck. After a big judication, somebody's going through judgment, darling dear, and the judge ain't happy with them. The judge is looking at the male. The feminine has all the files, mate, all the intel. This also speaks about what? A balancing out of a situation. If it's at work and you're going through a trying time, things are going to work out in your favor. Remember what I said? Every manager has a manager. Nothing like evidences. Because if they're pushing you around, you can't be the only one they're pushing around. Right, let's get some final from the Big Cat FP555 Oracle Intel before I push off. What's this? Jump straight over. Blessing blocker. Right. And your gratitude, darling dear. Continue to what? Kick your way out the duvet like a 6-month-old. Be grateful for everything. And we also have the energy of the 10. Completion, ending of one cycle. The 10 also brings into mind the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Sun, full-on transformation. The Sun card is about love and marriage, not allowing blessing blockers to bleed their negativity into what you've got going on. Remember, how they treat you or what they say says nothing about you, but everything about them. Base of the deck. I can't make it up. Don't get smoked, blood. Don't smoke yourself. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddler of the Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or take the hop, skip and jump to the Patreon, where you will have access to all the extended reads. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. And trust no one. But you're saying, but Case, listen. Trust in Father God Most High. Trust no one, especially man. Man will fail you. From the ashes, baby.